Yo, welcome back to another video. Today we are in the Great League Remix, and let's see what team we're going to be running with. So we're going to try out the team with Dewgong paired with the Serperior and Shadow Gligar in the back. Here we have a not so great lead, so we're going to switch out into the Shadow Gligar. Here we get met with the Mantine, I guess. So this is okay. We are going to lose this because we can only throw Aero Aces, and the Mantine here potentially could throw... okay, they're not going to go for the potential Water move or Ice move. They're just going to go for the Aero Ace, indicating they don't have the Ice Beam. So we are going to be able to chip away at the health of this Mantine. But you can see here, 2 Aero Aces already gets this Gligar all the way out of the way. So nice play by my opponent there. We are going to come back in with our Dewgong because we don't want this Dewgong on their Poliwraths, I believe. So we're going to try our best to farm down. Let's see if we can farm it down. We are going to be able to tank this Aero Ace. And then we're going to be able to farm down, I believe. And then now the question is, do we throw in energy or do we switch out? Let's see. We actually see the Poliwrath. So we're going to throw this Drill Run here to chip away at the health at this Poliwrath. And then we're going to switch out, save that energy on the Dewgong or whatever is in the back there. They're going to throw a move here. Most likely it's going to be the Icy Wind. Okay, we do shield there, and then we're going to see if they switch out. They don't switch out, interesting enough. So we're going to throw this Aero Ace right before they get to a move, and we are close to 2 Aero Aces here, so they're going to let that one go. And they do have the Ninetales that is running Charm, so we need to get this Ninetales as low as possible. We go for the Frenzy Plant right there. We're trying to get to another move here. Trying to get to another Frenzy Plant. Oh, nice. We are able to get to the additional Frenzy Plant to get this potentially in range of a Drill Run here. Will this take out the Ninetales? It's not a Shadow. Oh, so close, but we are trying to farm it down, and we are able to Ice Shard it down. So GG's to our opponent, able to win that with the Dewgong and the combination of the Serperior right there, using them to perfection. Any misstep right there, we would have lost the game because the health or maybe the energy mismanagement would have not allowed us to win that game. All right, we got another fighter in the lead here. We're going to switch out into the Gligar. Gligar here is going to have a little bit of energy advantage, but you can see here this Dewgong is running the Ice moves, so we're double weak to these Ice moves here, especially from the fast moves. So we're going to just throw... Oh, we got a bunch of lag going on. We try to get to a Dig and get to an Aero Ace, and we do sneak in another Aero Ace here. Not the end of the world, but also not bad for them either because this just allows less farm. But at this range, we might be able to maybe get 5 Ice Shards. We got 1. There's 2. Okay. They're going to have to throw another move here. And they're throwing Icy Winds. So this is going to help us gain even more energy, actually. So that's exactly 5 Ice Shards. So we are at a move here. We're going to get ready to dip out of here. And we do get met with a Steelix in the back. So Steelix versus the Serperior with a little bit of energy advantage. Will we be able to win this game? Let's find out. We go for a Frenzy Plant right there. They do end up shielding that. Our opponent here ends up throwing a move. Now we have to decide whether we want to shield here or shield later. They actually have the Psychic Fang, so good no shield on that first one. Now we have to debate whether we want to shield this next potential Psychic Fang because we are very close to another move. Let's see what we end up doing here. We are going to shield here so that we get close to another move here. We actually go for the Aero Ace bait. Let's see if this is going to get shielded. No shield, but then we're going to switch out, and they also simultaneously switch out. But we do have some energy on our Dewgong. We go for the Icy Wind here. Does some good neutral damage. Trying to get to another Icy Wind. There we go. This is going to get a shield potentially. Now, because they do throw that last shield, do we have enough energy or health on our Serperior to win this game here? So, anticipating a... Okay, and it ends up being the Ice Punch. So we do call the Ice Punch right there. And we do have a sliver of hope now. They have to go for Shadow Ball right there. And now we're going to see if we can farm down, I guess. Oh, we do get the farm down. And now we're going to have energy for this move. And we do get to the Frenzy Plant right here to take out this Steelix. So GG's to our opponent. Only way we win that game is if we call that bait with our Annihilate. And luckily we did make the correct call. They used so much energy just to take out that Dewgong. And that was the only win condition in the end game right there. All right, next game, let's see what we find. We got the Dewgong versus the Quagsire. Okay, this is, if they're running the Stone Edge Quagsire, this is actually favorable for them in the, I believe, even shields. So here, we're going to shield anticipating the Stone Edge. We do shield the correct move, and now we can debuff them, and now potentially we can survive 2 more Stone Edges. I'm not exactly sure. So we do get the debuff, and now they're going to go for another move here. We got to let this go. This is probably going to be the Stone Edge again. But you can see right there, still doing super effective. Now, if we get another Icy Wind off, will we be able to debuff them enough so that another Stone Edge is doing less and we survive it? Let's find out. Okay, we won't know. They're going to actually just let it go. Here we have the Ferrothorn to deal with, which is kind of a weird situation. We're going to go for this drill run right here just to do some good neutral damage. We don't necessarily... we want to switch, but we don't know exactly what they have in the back, so we just have to throw all this energy with our Dewgong into the... okay, we actually are going to be switched out after we see that it's Tentacruel. We have to use our Gligar. They go for the Scold, no debuff, so we do avoid that debuff, and now we have to just chip away at this Tentacruel because we are definitely going to get outpaced in the next one here. We have to bait on this next one here because they're definitely going to shield. Oh, okay. I was wrong. They definitely called that bait right there. They are saving the shield for the backline. Another Scold goes through, and we unfortunately are getting fast moved down here. They save the shield for the Serperior. They know that they can shield right here and potentially just get to another move here. Are they running Sludge Wave or Acid Spray? Let's find out. They do have the Acid Spray, which allows us to... Oh, unfortunately, they had some good energy on their Ferrothorn. They're going to be able to throw this Power Whip to take us out because we are debuffed. So, in hindsight, we should have saved some energy on our Dewgong and, yeah, possibly just switched out into the Gligar after saving up some energy on our Dewgong right there. So, unfortunate. Next game, let's see what we find. All right, Fantastic League, anticipating to switch out. They... stay in a little bit, and then they switch out into the Feraligatr. Feraligatr here potentially could have the Ice Beam. So we're going to shield right here, and we do shield the correct Ice Beam. And now that allows us to overfarm just a little bit. We're going to go for this Arrow Ace Bait because we think that they're going to shield here. No shield, but we are going to be able to farm down. So either way, that worked out perfectly. We do see the Toxicroak, unfortunately. So Toxicroak here is going to be able to farm us down probably. One Frenzy Plant only does like 20%, maybe a little bit less than 20%, so they're going to easily survive this next Frenzy Plant, and they're just looking for a good farm down. Okay, so they're just going to shield and then farm down. Oh, we actually faint on a move, so unfortunately that is not going to help our cause. Here we're going to have to tank one Brine. One Brine isn't going to hurt that much, but it gets us into the yellow. They switch out into the Gligar, but then we have this Dewgong for it, so... this is an opportunity for us to farm a little bit more on their part and then come out with some energy with their backline. Here we decided to shield the dig and then farm down because we want this energy onto their last Pokemon because we have a potential to debuff them. So we're just going to go actually for drill runs now that we reassess. So 2 drill runs here will be the play because we already have that energy. So that second drill run does do super effective and gets it into the red, forcing them to use some energy, using the Sludge Wave to take out our Dewgong, but then we have the Shadow Gligar with some energy and getting to an Arrow Ace, and that's going to get the KO against this Toxicroak there. So GG's to our opponent, able to wiggle out of that situation. Even though we had a fantastic lead, we had the Dewgong on their Gligar, and that Toxicroak was kind of a problem, honestly. All right, let's see if we can end up on a good game here. We're going to be facing a Targaryen. Oh, geez. Maybe potential dragons? So we got the Ninetales versus our Dewgong there. They actually switch out into the Swampert, and we have the Serperior for this answer here. Now, this is kind of fishy. They did farm up to a potential Sludge Wave, but we're going to let it go. Okay, there is the Sludge Wave right there. Now, even though the Sludge Wave did go through, it did not KO, and now we're going to be able to potentially get a shield back. All right, looking for 2 shields. Oh, okay. We're actually going to shield right here and potentially try to farm down. Let's see how much damage we can do here. Okay, we do get the farm down, so even with a Sludge Wave going through, because it was not Shadow, we were able to farm down. Now we have energy to throw this Frenzy Plant back at that Ninetales. We have the Dewgong. They switch out into the Toxicroak, but we have the Shadow Gligar for that situation. So GG's to our opponent. Check out this team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.